Okay, cool. All right. Hi. Hello, hello. I am doing well. It's been a day. How are you? How is everybody here? Wasn't on yesterday. Sorry for that. I needed to take a day to make sure that to do some self-care. So I'm here today. Happy Friday. How is everybody? Hello, hello. Hi, Marty. Feeling a little exhausted and upset, but living through it. How about you? Yeah, and it's been a meh day. Yeah, I'm same. But it always helps me to focus differently and to be of service. So that allows me to kind of focus my energy differently, and then I get to go back to doing the things and processing the emotions that are coming up. So I feel you guys. I definitely feel you guys. Yeah. Trying to get a grip on the anxiety. Yeah, absolutely. So good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Angelica from Infinite Love Healing. I am a facilitator of healing, of energy work, a space holder. I do a lot of things in the scope of spiritual work. I do mediumship, channeling. What else do I do? Catalyst, shadow worker, light worker, etc., etc. And the way I worked, so I'm offering free readings today. The way that I work is that I just allow my own intuition to guide me. Okay. And so if you don't get picked, please try not to take that personally. It's not personal. It's simply spirit kind of lighting things up in my head, or me feeling the resonance of what will best serve the group. Because when we're in a group container, that's how things work. So what else do I usually say? Please be patient with me today. I am working through some stuff, but I am also here once the energy gets going, then I kind of shift into just being a conduit, and my stuff kind of gets put to the side. So oh, what's going on here? Okay, so if you would like a free reading, leave a name with your comment and a question. It can be yes or no. General, love, health, career. The only thing I do not do is pregnancy or fertility readings. Or you can have a one-card pool. Happy Friday. Hello, hello, hello. And so I am offering free readings, and that is the way that I work. I just allow my intuition to kind of guide me. However, if you would like to skip all of that and get onto the list, the minimum donation is $20, and you can find all of my links in my bio. The minimum is $20. You are allowed. I'm more than happy to receive more if you feel inspired to give more. But that is how you kind of skip all of that. And if you do donate for a reading, then let me know in the comments, because I'm the only one here. All right. Thank you guys for liking the live. Please share the live, like the live. I'm going to start scanning the comments here. To see kind of where where we're headed today as a group. And my intentions are that it served the highest and best good of everyone. Hi, Soul Tribe. It's nice to see you again. Hi, Pablo. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm not the greatest, but I can put that shit aside to be of service, and that's what I'm here to do. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Eliana. Eliana says, hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so okay. All right. I feel oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Soul Tribe. It's Okia, right? I don't remember if that I hope I got your name right. Okay. All right. So, I'm just kind of scanning the comments. Oh, okay. It is correct. Okay. Okia. All right. Okay. 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 I'm just trying to tune in. There's a couple that are standing out to me. Okay. I am, hold on, let's see if I can scroll back up because I feel like there's someone. Well, there's a lot of someones. Please stand by. Okay. All right. What's going on? I have like hair. Like it was like, oh, there it is. There it is. Like, what's going on? All right. Hi, Sunshine. How are you? Okay. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Yeah, so many choices, right? I'm hearing that's about it. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Okay, so I'm going to start. I keep seeing you, Ivy. I'm going to start with you since it's going to be a real easy one. I'm literally just going to pull a card for you, okay? So if I do call you, just send me, if I do call you and you hear me, just send me an emoji or something. Just let me know that you're here. Okay, Ivy, thank you so much for... Okay, so I'm just going to connect to you. There you are. Just intending that it serve you in the highest and best way for your journey. So take it or leave it, okay? If it resonates, take it. So just looking for some, what wants to come through for Ivy, for the highest and best good, most benevolent outcome. Okay, there's some things coming in, boy. Let me tell you. Okay. One more. Yeah, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this again. Let me make sure that I'm taking myself out of it. I just want to make sure. Okay. One more time. For blue, or for, I was going to call you Blue Ivy. For Ivy. Ivy, Ivy, Ivy. There it is. All right. Okay, you got the star. Renewal, healing. These bottom words are the ones that kind of stick out to me. Renewal, healing, calm, hope, and then spirituality. Okay. So kind of just take that in, see what kind of sticks out to you. And that is your card, my dear, the star. Okay. Thank you, Ivy. All right, let's get more into this. Let's get into this. So if you are, Crystal says, me. So if you are here and you would like a free reading, leave a comment with your name. It can be a question, yes or no, etc., etc., etc. The only thing I don't do is pregnancy or fertility readings. Just not my bag. And if you do want to skip all of that, you're so welcome, Ivy. If you do want to skip all that, the donation, donation minimum is $20, and that can also all be found in my profile. Okay, all right. I'm feeling, all right, Stacy. I feel you. Will you confirm that you're still here? You're saying, will I ever find a house? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, there you are. Okay, so will you ever find a house? I'm just going to tap into the timelines there. Connect to you first. I actually currently feel 4 timelines in which, yes, you will find a house. I'm going to see if there's anything like prominent or like that needs to come through, but yes, I do feel there. Yeah, there's 4 timelines in which that I can feel. There's infinite amount of timelines, just to be clear, but there's 4 in which that I feel that you do find a house. It is a matter of aligning and alignment, getting very clear on what you want, and also the other aspect that's important is timing. Okay, sometimes we want the things right now. you just gotta, it also feels like a timing thing. You want the timing to be right, because if the timing is off and you find something, there could be a myriad of things that that then you would have to deal with. That it feels like you just want to make sure that your alignment is on, and that be patient for the right timing. Okay, that's what I feel for you. Yes, it's coming in. I don't have a specific timing or anything that's coming in. If I did, I would tell you. But so just it basically what I get is focus on your alignment, focus on like what, get clear in what you want, which I feel like you already have a pretty good idea. Just keep the focus there. What I want, and then be patient, because the timing still has to drop in. Okay, that's what I feel for you. So do so I would say, basically what I'm gonna do, you know what, that's a really good idea. Because I forgot to put that in my live introduction. So the any kind of energy work is going to be donation based as well, and we can start that at a minimum of 20, but I'm gonna raise that up to 33. Okay, thank you for reminding me of that. Yes, you can skip the line with a donation. 20 is the minimum. Because there's no real line. I'm just kind of, I go where my intuition leads me. So if you like to skip the line, then you donate. But thank you for reminding me about that, Okia. I can do certain, I don't do like, it depends on what the person wants. Andy's asking, do I do future readings? I can pretty much tap into, you got to be specific, you know, like what do you want in the future, or what are you asking about in the future? Because then I can actually tune in to certain specific timelines that, you know, are possible or probable. But I wouldn't say that I'm like the best one out there that's going to tap into all the things, because I need specifics. Okay. My pronouns are your. You and your. I don't really go by that, although I do respect those who do have, you know, specific pronouns. I identify as woman, as a female, as a woman. So, you know, she, her. But I'm not like, you know. Thank you for the compliments. Appreciate it. Okay. Bum bum bum. Hold on one second. I see this one. Sarah. Didn't I just do a Sarah? Sarah, will communication with Danny improve post Mercury retrograde, and will we reconcile romantically? Sarah, let me know that you're still here, my dear. Oh, look at that. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Okay, Sarah. So you said, all right, so I'm going to just connect to you. All right, I got you. I'm just feeling into the connection. So there's definitely a lot going on this Mercury retrograde that's been very fuzzy. That's been my own experience of it. So there's just been a lot of recalibrating in my own awareness. So whether that resonates for you or not, take it or leave it. So there's definitely been a lot of different things going on. And that feels like, as I feel into the connection a little bit deeper, it does feel like that's part of it. I'm just going to feel into the connection itself. This is a very interesting image that I'm getting in my head. I actually feel when I'm feeling into the connection, I feel one person is lit up. I feel one person is dark. And that's not to say that, I'm not referring to dark as in evil or bad. It just feels dark. Almost like offline, I would say. Just not really feeling connected, feeling a little bit more disconnected. That's what it feels like to me. So one person is light, that feels like you. This other person feels kind of dark. Again, that does not mean bad or evil. It just means it feels disconnected. And so how I'm interpreting that is that currently very, very disconnected. And so I'm going to kind of move forward on a couple of different timelines, or see what timelines are there, if there are any reconciliations. As I move forward through, there's a timeline there. So as I move through this one specific timeline that I'm on, that your guides are facilitating this, it feels like, how do I say this? Again, it feels like you're lit up, you're there. This other person feels like they fade in and out, almost like you would see like a blinking light bulb, in and out, in and out, in and out. Not really fully lit up, connected, disconnected, connected, disconnected. And then I feel like it also wavers in between emotionally available and emotionally unavailable. So in, out, not fully there. That's that timeline. Let's see if there's any other timelines. The other timelines that they're having me tune into feel about the same. Okay. So while I'm not here to take your power or to tell you what to do, if anything, I'm going to tell you, be empowered in your choice, and you get to choose how you go forward, whether you reconcile or not. Also remember that you are one person and you can't control the other person. As much as we want to try, or we might have our own things around control or domination, wanting to dominate another person's will and get them to be the things, and we can't. Okay. So, and I'm saying that because I'm very respectful towards other people's will and their choice to choose for themselves. So I always bring that to the forefront when I'm doing, any kind of reading when it involves somebody else. Okay. So that's why I'm bringing that up here. This main timeline that I'm connecting into, though, feels like it's in and out, in and out. It still feels like it might not be the connection, the type of connection that you want in your heart. It feels like it would go in and out. He would be available emotionally, one day, and then the next day, or one moment, and then the next moment it would be like, who is, like, what's going on? And that feels, because like it's definitely got to sort some stuff out within him. And then I feel your guides bring it back to you of like, it's time to decide, or there's an invitation, opportunity to decide what kind of connection do you want, because this connection is a totally valid choice for you, and you can choose to go into that. There's also this other opportunity or invitation to say, what kind of connection do I want? Do I want someone that's, kind of wishy-washy, doesn't know what they want, is emotionally available one day or one moment and the next not? Do I want that kind of connection? Is that something that I feel in alignment with? Is that something that I value, or what are my values? So there's a lot of different things to kind of, I feel your guides bringing back to you in this moment, asking about this connection. Because this connection is going to bring that up for you, is really whether you're in this connection or not. Like if you go into this connection, it's going to really it's going to really show you certain things that you do value. It's going to make you, not make you, but it's going to give you the opportunity to learn or reevaluate what you actually value, what kind of connection you actually want. So either way, you have the opportunity to evaluate and reevaluate what kind of connection, what do you value, and is this other person in alignment with those values? Okay, that's what I get. It was a lot, but that's what I get. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh. Okay. So, Okia, you said you donated. My dear. All right. Okay. Okay. So you said third eye. What did you say? You said third eye cleansing. Oh, can my guides facilitate more third eye clarity? Okay, third eye. Yes. Thank you for the donation, my dear. I really appreciate it. And for this, I'll actually go to your highest self. For any kind of energy work or work, I mean, your guides can come in and facilitate. I always go to the highest self, because your highest self will always bring in exactly what you need. Okay. So if anybody else does want to skip the line in that, thank you for the roses, Subtrinity. If anybody else does want to skip the line, let me know in the comments if you donate, because that's how you do. That's how you skip the line, is you donate. Sorry, I went backwards. Flip that, reverse it. And then all of those things can be found in my profile. Okay. All right. Okay. Are you ready, my dear? Because I feel your high self coming online, and you're asking for third eye clarity. Okay. All right. You're ready. Okia says she's ready. All right. So I'm just gonna connect to your energy, and I'm gonna follow that up to your highest self, and then I'm going to have your highest self facilitate. So I'm just going to step aside. So I want you to begin, Okia, by just taking some deep breaths. And if anybody else that is watching would like to receive any of the spillover, then you can intend to receive, okay? Whatever is in your highest and best good. We will never, ever, ever, ever give anything to someone without their permission. Okay, so Okia, I'm going to just have you keep on taking those deep breaths. And you said your intention for this energy work today is for third eye clarity. So I want you to begin to, while you're taking those deep breaths, I want you to focus on your third eye. And just keep your awareness, keep your focus right there in your third eye, okay? I show my ele hasnta u ihala seinata ms. Hiala no se hasanata. Hasan ho se kiatito huase kiasata. Leachasana katu uha ase kiata. Leacha enato uha aka notu uase. So we're currently clearing some distortions around the third eye so that discernment can come in a greater capacity. Hialasana to huasi kiasa. Hiasana sasakatu uhasa. And then we're working a little bit in the throat area in order to clean some of that up because things are connected. And so whatever is in the third eye that we're clearing currently also is being cleared out of the throat. Clarity, empowerment, Ka'amuwase shahuwaheale khasa shianaha sekahasa. So continuing to focus on that third eye and just breathing very deeply in order to facilitate those energies to move. Ha'asecha walahase shiasana ha'aleasa ha'ayaka anatuhu uas. We're going to bring that clarity down. Again, working into the throat, but then also going back into the heart. And anchoring that down into the heart. Because it's great to have the third eye awareness, the third eye clarity. If that same clarity is not anchored in the heart space, there's imbalances that can happen, distortions that can happen. So we're anchoring that clarity into the heart as well. And I have a feeling, I don't know, I have a feeling we're going to go down into the first three chakras as well. Just continuing to breathe and allowing, now you can allow your awareness to go wherever it needs to go. You don't have to focus it solely in the third eye. Okay, so now we're gonna go take it down, taking that clarity down into the solar plexus. Continuing to breathe deeply. And then focusing your awareness on that solar plexus area. So not only are we bringing energy or clarity into the third eye and clearing that out, we're actually anchoring and aligning and balancing the clarity within all of the energy centers or chakras as well, okay? So down further into the sacral, into the womb space, bringing clarity into the womb space, as well as balancing that clarity that has been brought into the third eye. There's quite a bit going on because we're clearing as well as balancing, okay? That's why I say that's why I keep prompting you, and I hear to keep prompting you to breathe deeply, because that breath, your breath is going to facilitate the movement of the energy that's needed. Okay, so keep taking those deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, or however feels maybe most comfortable to you. So still working on the womb space. We're kind of, it feels like we're actually working with clarity around receptivity. So there might be quite a bit that comes in over the next couple days. And then finally, we're working into the root or the base chakra, the base energy center. Continuing to take those deep breaths, and if you would like to, I invite you to place your awareness at the root chakra or the base of your spine, down at the perineum. So we're going to balance and stabilize. I'm also asking that this happen in the most gentle way. Okay, and I want you to bring your awareness back up to the third eye. So I want you to take a deep breath in and hold it at the top for 4 seconds. So and then release and hold it at the bottom for 4 seconds. And do that 2 more times. Take a deep breath in. Hold it at the top for 4 seconds. Release. And hold it at the bottom for 4 seconds. Good. And then do that 1 more time. Deep breath in. Hold it for 4. Release. And hold it at the bottom for 4. And then after that, allow your breath to breathe itself. However, come back to your normal breath is basically what I'm saying here. So we're just finishing up. We're going to cocoon you in pure source consciousness. I see white, but it can be whatever color that you imagine. And then we're just going to seal that. May this serve you in the highest and best way on your journey. of discovery, of self-awareness, of empowerment, of your own alignment to your own soul, to your own highest potential. May this serve you in the highest and best way, and may it serve all in the highest and best way. Okay, so that's it on my end, Okya. So allow yourself to come back in your own timing. M says, thank you for doing this. Your aura is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot. There was a lot. Okay. All right. Yeah, come back in your own time, Okya. No rush. Honor your own timing. And if you did miss it and you want to go back and watch the live, this live will be reposted on my my YouTube channel later. Thank you, Pablo. You too. Pablo says, have a great evening. Okay. And then whenever you come back to us, Okya, feel free to share. And then I even invite anybody else that experienced that or that was open to that to share their experience as well. Oh, Okya says, thank you. That was so lovely. I felt something weird in my throat. Yeah, we were definitely clearing. We started in the third eye, right? Because that's where you wanted to start, or that was your intention. And we were running the energy through your crown into the third eye and like clearing as we went down and then grounding into clarity. So we were doing a lot of other things. And there's other things. I don't pretend to know all the things that I'm doing. I just facilitate, step out of the way, and sometimes I'm guided to like translate what's going on, kind of relay what's going on, but like, you know, it's your highest self. It's always facilitated by your highest self. So, yeah. All right. I have time for a couple more. So, like the live, share out the live. Happy Friday to everybody. Okay, so, oh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. I'm still clearing as well. So anybody who received that, I encourage you to drink some water. And I'm just going to start scanning the comments again. And if you do feel called or guided to work with me one-on-one in person, yeah, it definitely did. It's going to help me move some stuff. If you do feel guided to work with me one-on-one in person or not in person, remotely, then all of the links are in my bio for that, or in my profile. You can book those through my website. And I have a lot of different offerings. So yeah. Including private readings. Okay. So if you would like a free reading, Leave a comment with your name and a question. It can be yes or no, general love, etc. Or you can have a 1-card pool. Okay. Okay, for whatever reason, I'm feeling guided to go to you, Vonda. And Vonda asks, did Hugo feel bad for the content of on your Facebook story? There's a couple of things that I get when I tune into your energy. Vonda, let me know that you're still here. Send me a emoji or something. Just let me know that you're here. It looks like you are. Okay, Vonda's here. Okay, just want to make sure. Thank you so much for confirming that with me, love. Okay, there's a couple of different words that actually pop into my head with this. This connection, I'm going to be as delicate as I can, but I'm going to also tell it to you straight as it's coming to me. One of the words that I comes into my mind is that this connection, I get the word toxic. I don't, and take that as however it resonates. The other thing that kind of comes in for me from your side is that it feels a little like wanting to get revenge or feeling a little vengeful, because feeling hurt and feeling that pain and wanting to get back. And so it kind of feels like as I'm tuning into the energy, that's kind of how it feels to me. And then I kind of hear why. If there is a need to make someone feel bad, whether it was purposeful or not, why? What's the deeper reason? Because it feels like there's a deeper reason for wanting to, for this vengeance vibe that I'm getting, vengeance / revenge. Like I need revenge. I feel bad. I feel this way, and wanting to perpetuate that. Even if you don't even realize what's maybe going on a higher level or a deeper level or going on in the bigger picture, because it's creating ripples of pain. Okay. And it's not helping you heal. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting here from that. So I think the bigger question is, do you want to cause someone else pain the way they caused you pain? No judgment. If you do, then, maybe look at that. If that's something that feels, in alignment for you to do at this time or not. It's your choice, right? It's your life. But that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting with this. Is like, it feels like revenge, vengeance, wanting to get back at someone because there's a lot of hurt there. And it feels like not really allowing yourself to sit with the hurt and see the root, kind of get to the root cause of it, rather it's just perpetuating and perpetuating and perpetuating. And the question is those the kind of connections you want to have and or create? Okay, so definitely no judgment. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But that's kind of the vibe that I was getting with that. Okay. Okay. M, you are really freaking persistent, aren't you? I'm just gonna go to you. Not because Vonda says thank you. You're welcome. Emma says, should I study criminology or child psychology? One thing at a time. So I'm just gonna take the first one. Okay. I actually might start doing mediumship for donations only. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but yeah, we'll see. So I got you. Let me know that you're still here. And yeah. Okay, so there's no, you're okay, you're good. No judgment here. I'm just gonna take what I take. I'm gonna take it off the top. So as I tap into your energy, or as I connect to you, Emma, it actually feels, I know you say you have an equal passion for both, because I've seen those comments come up. I'm actually being driven. Now, before I go here, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I will always say that. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to take your power away or anything, but I will relay to the best of my ability what I feel. And from there, you can actually take those insights or not, and then apply them to your life. And because that's for me, that is the purpose of readings, is like you get insight and feedback, and then you get to take that insight and feedback and apply it into your life practically in ways that it feels good. And then you get more feedback, right? And then the thing, oh, somebody says that they made a donation. Yes, I will check right now. Where did you donate? Where did you donate through? Erica, let me know, please. Because I'm not getting a notification yet. Okay. Okay, so Emma, PayPal. Okay. All right, let's see. What if, how funny. Because I got, oh yes. I'm not seeing one. I'm gonna check on my computer, okay? While I let my no, it's okay. It's fine. Those are all of my donation links, so you can send it wherever is most convenient for you. Just sometimes they don't show up on my thing. They don't show up on my phone, so I have to like check. Okay? So in the meantime, while I let my computer kind of like turn on, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to write you down, Erica. I'm going to go back to M. What I was feeling for you, M, was I felt like or Emma, sorry. I felt like a pull to child psychology. It feels like there is a lot of good that you can do. I mean, in either or, right? But it does feel like maybe child psychology could be something that is really connective for you, and maybe even healing for you, because it feels like it might link you back to understanding your own psychology maybe as a child, and helping to heal some of the things within you that that are still kind of there, or maybe like aspects of you that still might be wounded, etc. Again, I'm not here to tell you the things, but it does feel like when I tuned into your energy right away, Emma, it felt like a pull towards child psychology. And I would use that as almost as a diagnostic. You know, did me saying that, did you were like, oh no, I hoped it was the other one. If you hoped it was criminology, then go for criminology. But if you do feel like, ooh, yeah, child psychology, then go for that. But like, it is, all in all, it is your choice. Go with what brings you joy and what fills you with joy more. But I do feel a pull towards child psychology. I was like, ah, yes, you're right. How funny. That's what I feel. That's what I feel for you. So if you do, congratulations. And I wish you all the luck on that journey, because I feel like you can do a lot of good on that journey. Emma says, thank you so much. You're so welcome. Erica, let me see. I'm still checking. 1 second. The live might pause or it might cut out completely, but I'm going to check because my computer says it wants to do all the things. So know that I'm going to be right back. Okay. It doesn't look like I received a thing from you, Erica. But ooh, what is this? Oh, it's not. Okay. I know, right? I should. Let me know if you're still here, Erica. All right. Okay, Erica's still here. One more second. Okay, Erica. Okay. I'm back. All right. So my minimum donation for readings is $20. So let me know if you would like me to refund that money or if you want to pay the difference. Okay. Or if you want to donate the difference. Because if you'd like me to refund that, I can do that right after the live. Okay. Let me know and I will make a note and I will do the things. But my minimum donation is $20. Okay. I'm actually feeling called to go to, is it Krina? How does he feel now and what should I do? Okay. Let me know. Okay, there you are. Okay. Very, very unique name. I love it. Okay. And Erica, let me know if you know what you want to do on the thing for your reading, or if you want me to refund the money back, I can do that too. Okay. Oh, hello, Bianca from South Africa. Welcome. So, okay, so you said, how does he feel now and what should I do? Okay. All right. Hello. There's so many new people. Thank you guys for joining. All right. So I'm going to connect to your energy. Krina. And then I'm going to just, through you, I'm going to connect to this connection. I'm going to read the connection. The word that I actually get when I first tune into this connection is he feels a bit standoffish, or they. Oh, you said he, right? He feels a bit standoffish. And then as I kind of read into that a little bit more, it feels like not quite, as I tune into his energy specifically, it feels like I don't quite know what I want. I do. It's not that he doesn't like you or this connection. It feels like he doesn't fully know himself, so he doesn't fully know what he wants. So he's not fully connected to his values. He doesn't fully know himself. Okay, so it's creating this back and forth, and it feels like to you he might be difficult to read, and to me, I would say that's one of the reasons, if not the main reason, why it might come off that way. It feels like he's just, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want. And hold on. I'm just kind of, so with that, okay. That's why I'm like, what are we doing? With that being said, going back to you, what do you do? That's a perfect question to ask yourself, is what do you want to do, knowing that. And even if I'm completely off, right? Say I was completely wrong or whatever, with knowing his, take a look at his actions over the course of, your connection. What have his actions said to you? The answer to what should I do is, do you want to keep that type of connection? Do you want someone that's more stable, that shows up, that knows what they want, that they know they want you, and there is no question in their mind? They're not sitting here trying to figure out themselves, and it's not to say that two people who don't know themselves can't know themselves together and explore together. It's not to say that at all. But it feels like that's one of the biggest things that's standing in his way, for lack of, like, I don't know really how else to put that. It feels like, I don't know myself. I don't know what I want. Like, I like this. I just also don't, he doesn't feel super connected to himself. He feels a little disconnected. And so he feels like he's in a part of his life where he might be feeling more of an invitation to get to know himself a little bit better, which might be exploring a lot of different options. And like, do you know what you want? Do you want to explore your options with this person? Okay, so to me, I don't see like right and wrong. It's all just information. It's all just experience. It just really depends on what kind of experience do you want to have, based on what do you know about yourself? Where are your values? Where is your alignment? Is this person really in alignment with you? So it's not really a matter of like right and wrong. It's more of like the experience. What has his behavior told you over this over your connection, because that's where he's at. Okay. And what should you do is based on like, what do you want? What do you want? What kind of experience do you want in a connection, in a relationship? Because it feels like you want this, except he's kind of in and out. He's got this in and out energy, doesn't know, disconnected, not really sure where he's at yet, that's kind of what I get. I'm gonna stop there because I can get a little deeper, but like that would be, that's kind of there to answer your question. Ooh, Ireland. Okay. You know, everybody is allowed to have their own experience. And to want to deny someone of their own experience is, I'd reflect that back to you. You know, where are you denying your own experience? And why do you want to deny others of their own experience? You're so welcome. Karina says, thank you so much. You're so welcome, my dear. Okay. Okay. Zoe, I'm going to go to you, my dear. I see you. Will you just send me like a little emoji or something? Let me know that you're here. And Zoe says, I really want to know if I should keep going or stop wasting time on him. And Zoe says hi. Okay, thank you so much for allowing me to all right. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but you're just spitting stuff at me, and you know, you're wanting to force others to believe as you believe, and not everybody believes as you believe. It would be more human to say, hey, what do you believe? And start a conversation. So my free readings kind of work they work like this. You leave a comment with your name. And you know, if you have a question, yes or no, it doesn't matter, whatever question, or general love, health, career, or if you just want a one card pool. And then how I work is that I just allow my intuition to kind of go wherever we go. Okay. But if you do want to skip all of that and ensure that you get read, my minimum donation is $20. You are free to donate more if you feel inspired, because I will gladly receive more. But that is how it kind of works. Okay. All right. Who was I reading? I was reading Zoe. Okay. Zoe, my dear. Okay, I want to know if I should keep going or stop wasting time. Okay, all right. So Zoe, I'm going to connect to your energy. It's so funny how you think you know me, and you think you know, but you haven't even asked me. That's really sad. Okay, Zoe. And I would ask you to stop disrupting my space. Please be respectful, or else I will block you, because this is my space. Okay. So Zoe, okay. Sorry, I need to like, if you'd like to wait for my answer, I'm going to do a reading first, and then that'd be great. I would definitely love to have a conversation with you. But let me do a reading first, because this is where my service is. Okay, Zoe. So again, I will tell you, as I tell all of my people that come to me like this, I'm not here to take your power. I'm not here to tell you what to do. However, I can tune into the energy of the connection, and I will relay to the best of my ability what does come through, and then from there you can take those insights or not, and then incorporate them, apply them to your life in whatever ways they make sense or not. Okay. You say, should I stop wasting my time on him? Do I stop? Okay, so I'm going to tune into the connection first. I get a really interesting image when I tune into this connection. It feels like I see you holding this person's hand, but them kind of going like this, not really wanting to hold your hand. It almost feels like, I don't know if they have, if there is something around this person that they feel a little, or that they almost like define or associate relationships with control, or feeling like stifled, or feeling stuck. But I almost see you holding this person's hand and them like almost like reluctant to hold your hand. So how I'm interpreting that would be that on his end, he might feel some kind of, feels like he's defining or associating relationships with some past experience, and he feels like they're all going to be the same. And so it feels very I keep hearing the word standoffish, but that's not quite the word I feel is the right word. It might be somewhat resonant, but it feels like, I'm not sure. It just feels like reluctant, apprehensive. I'm not sure. I want to be in a relationship, but then there's other parts of himself that feel like are fighting internal. Like there's like an internal battle kind of happening. Okay, so like all of his internal like aspects of himself aren't quite on board with being in a relationship, because it feels like there are certain parts of aspects of himself that are defining relationships in a way that feel like pain, that feel like heartbreak, that feel unsafe, that feel like control, that feel like, kind of like that. So then it takes me back to that kind of, that image that I keep getting in my head of like you holding his hand, and this person not wanting to like, so again, I'm not here to tell you what to do or anything like that, but it does feel like there's some stuff within himself that needs to be addressed, or else it's still going to continue to be like this. Okay. And it's up to you whether you want to release this connection so that he can figure that stuff out for himself, or not. He can, it's not to say that he can't, work on himself or become more self-aware in the relationship. That's not, I'm not saying that. There has to be, when we come to healing, we have to be ready. We have to be ready. We have to be willing to commit, and we have to be also able to do so. So, part of your, maybe what can help you, support you in knowing whether it's time to let go or keep on going, is do you see within him, is he willing, ready, and able to do that work? Because if somebody's not ready, you can sit there and lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You ever hear that? That's the phrase that comes into mind. You can tell him, oh, maybe you could heal, maybe there's something in your past, but like if someone's not ready, they're not ready. I could tell you from personal experience, like this is, you know, being more in like doing more spiritual work was always there for me no matter where I went in my life. But because I was holding on to so much fear and I wasn't ready, I wasn't going to do the things. Okay. It had to happen in my own timing. So it feels like his timing is a little bit off and he's not ready. And so to me, if you're asking, I would say you might, if you were to continue going on, it would be more of the same. Okay. There's some stuff that needs to be figured out internally with that, so that he could actually commit in a way that doesn't feel controlling or stifling to him. Okay. So that is where I will leave it. And from there, you can take that information or leave it and let that inform your decision or not. All right. Okay. All right. Let's. All right. So, kind of look through the comments. It looks like our friend. I don't know if our friend left, but it looks like our friend left. Scanning the comments. Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's see, maybe a couple more. See, when did I start? I feel like. Hi, Megan. How are you? Okay. This is always spirit-led. It's always spirit-led. I'm actually feeling you. Wait, hold on. Where was it? Nick, I'm actually feeling you. Should I give up on Missy? Let me know that you're still here, Nick. And we will get into it. Okay. Nick is here. Thank you for that. 1 second. Okay, you said, should I give up on Missy? Okay, again, I will say it because I always say it. I'm not here to tell you what to do or take your power because I don't want it. I have more than enough on my hands with trying to figure out my own life. So I don't want your power. I'm here to, if anything, I'm here to relay what I feel when I tune into the connections in a way that it supports you in aligning to your own power and making your own choice, an empowered choice. Okay. So I'm going to connect to you, Nick. This is different because I used to connect. I'm usually connecting with women. So I'm connecting to you over here on my right side. Okay. A little opposite day. Okay. So I'm going to feel into the connection. Okay. It does feel like when I tune into her energy, it does feel, I actually get one of the first words that I get is scared. So it does feel like as I'm tuning more and more into her energy, it feels like there's been some past heartaches that are leaving pretty deep imprints and triggering the cell memory, right? So they're not healed. They're these old emotional wounds, and they can be from old relationships, right? But all of our relationships are all modeled after our first formative relationships that we have, like with our parents, our guardians, or whoever were around in, like, from the womb to about 6 or 7 years old. So all of those same patterns that we've either learned, established, have projected into our fields, the beliefs that we have about them, they all are just patterns of energy that keep repeating in our life. They might manifest in a different form, and they're like, oh, this is so different. But the actual base structure is the same. So it feels like she actually has some pretty deep emotional wounds from past. It feels actually like childhood that keep replaying in her head, and it feels like relationships are unsafe, and I don't know if I can trust. Okay. And so like attracts like, and it's not to say that there's anything wrong with you, Nick. It's just to say that your like attracts like. So you're going to trigger those wounds within her that are saying these things, those old wounds, and she can either choose to heal them and reconcile that energy or not. However, when we don't reconcile that energy, what I've seen time and time again is people typically get into another relationship. While it looks different, it looks, oh, this person's so different. The base structure is the same. It might manifest a little bit differently, but the base structure, the base pattern of the energy is the same, and we keep playing out those same wounded aspects, maybe in different variances to different degrees, until we're like, until we're ready and willing and able to actually go back and heal these things. So it feels like a big thing for her is deep emotional wounding, and it's deeply imprinted. So it feels like more core wounds. So it feels like it would maybe be more of the same unless she takes some time to, like, okay, what's actually going on here, and healing. And if you want to be there for that and be there as a safe space to support her while she does that work on her own, you cannot fix her. You cannot fix the emotion. She has to do that work on her own. If you would like to be that supportive person that is stable and wants to be there, that is your choice. But she has to be in a space where she's willing, ready, and able to heal, because it does feel like very core imprinting and very core wounds that need to be healed. Okay. Otherwise, it's going to be more of the same. Okay. So I know that doesn't give you like a straight yes or no answer, but that I'm not here to give you the answers. That's for you to decide. So I hope that helps you out, Nick, to make a more empowered decision in your own life. Let's do maybe one more. And if I don't get to you, my dears, I'm here every Tuesday through Friday doing readings. So I would, okay, Nick says we are both twin flames, both very damaged. Our damage is mirror. Yeah, exactly. And twin flames can be very tumultuous, and not all twin flames are meant, or actually not necessarily meant, not all twin flames end up together. Because like sometimes when we heal all of the things that a twin flame might bring up in us, we realize, oh, there's no more attraction. It's really just energy that was attracting us in order to illuminate the wounds within ourselves that needed to heal. So, and I don't know about that, but yeah, I know twin flames are more about healing. Yeah. Healing, and anything else is bonus. Yeah, sometimes they stay together, sometimes they don't, And not all twin flames are like romantic. Sometimes they're mother and son, mother and daughter, daughter and dad and daughter, etc., etc. It could be cousins. So there's a lot of different things around that. Yeah. Let's do a couple more, or one or two more. What was I saying? I don't know. You're so welcome, Nick. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. It was a pleasure. It was my honor. Okay. All right. All right, Eliana. I'm feeling you. Let's go with you. Anything you can pick up about me and H, please. So let me know that you're still here. Send me an emoji. And then again, I will say, oh yeah, you're not asking a yes or no question. So yeah, any reading that I give, if it resonates, take it, apply it to your life. And if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. And above all, do not try to force anything with any reader. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. And then you said UNH. Okay, so you're here, Eliana. Thank you so much for confirming that. And before I get started, if anybody else does want to skip the line and get me for a reading, the donations are $20. Let me know in the comments if you do donate. All of the donation links are in my profile. Otherwise, this will probably be my last reading for this week. Okay, Eliana, let's tap it in. You said, okay, so I got you over here. All right, and then H. Okay. So let me feel into the connection. Okay, this is really interesting. So you can tell me whether it resonates or not, but it does feel like when I tap into the connection, I get this. So to me, and then I hear actually the word bored. It feels a little not necessarily that the relationship or the connection is boring. It feels like someone, it might be you, that feels a little bit more bored, or maybe just wanting it to be a little bit more exciting, wanting a little bit more spontaneity. And then I get like these little flashes in my head around sometimes when we had a tumultuous childhood, or we had a parent whose emotions we had to regulate as a kid. We might have internalized all of that excitement and drama, and then somehow made it mean something, defined relationships as needing to be always exciting, always dramatic, always this. So I don't know if that was mirrored or reflected to you, through your parents. If it was more like push and pull, like drama, and like I want it to be exciting and passionate, and so with this, it feels like maybe being aware or a little bit cautious with that, maybe how you're defining excitement and passion. Sometimes we misdefine or misunderstand the situation, or misdefine the situation of like, oh, that's exciting. And then we're like, it's actually drama, filled with drama and filled. So it feels like just being aware and a little cautious with how you might be defining a relationship. And needing it to, there's nothing wrong with wanting excitement and spontaneity from a partner. It just feels like there might be some distinctions to make. or you know, some very nuanced distortions to release, if and when you're ready, or if or if that even resonates. Okay, but I do get I do get this it feels a little, because sometimes we feel like we've been taken on this wild ride as a kid. When we meet someone stable, they might feel a little quote unquote boring. When they might just have had a different upbringing, they had maybe relationships that were modeled to them in a way that were more stable, more supportive, and it feels like that. So I don't know if that's you or this person, but it feels like there are some things there, and someone, I don't know if it's you that's feeling bored or if it's this other person that's feeling bored. And it's not that the relationship, again, is boring. It feels like those nuanced dynamics in relationships that I talked about that feel like are at play and leading to this, like, oh, I don't know about this. Like, is this, etc. So there might be an invitation to look at that, if that's you. And if it's the other person, if it's H, then you can't really control that. So, you know, so there it is. That's all I feel. That's all I feel about that. We have been apart for a while. He changed all of a sudden. Ah, interesting. Interesting. You're welcome. You're welcome. Eliana, thank you for being here. Oh, hi, Tweety. It's great to see you again, too. So, I think I've been on for a minute, and I don't see anybody that's paid for a reading, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Let me kind of, ooh, whoa. I was like, wait, what happened? What? Let me fill in 1 second. Okay, yeah. So, oh, thank you. So you did check out my YouTube channel. Thank you for checking that out. Yeah, I have a lot of different things on there. Okay, so I do feel like I'm being guided to cut it there. But if anybody does feel interested or guided to work with me one-on-one, whether it's ancestral healing, energy healing, clearing, a private reading, I have a lot of different offerings. They're all sliding scale, and you can book all of that stuff on my link on my website through the link in my profile. Otherwise, I will see you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you guys next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Oh, thank you so much, Tweety. I appreciate all of that. This live will be uploaded to my YouTube channel later. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you guys later. Have a beautiful weekend and day and all the nights and stuff, everything, whatever. There's a lot of density coming up, so be gentle with yourself and be compassionate. We're all humans going through it and remembering. So I love you guys. I will see you next Tuesday. And till then, infinite love and blessings. Bye.